Hello, my fellow guardians of the Doyman channel. We return with a Destiny news video that I wanted to give you guys on. A look back on Destiny 1 gameplay that I've done for this channel, which has been, I'll probably say almost a year now since I last played it, because I was originally going to still play it on this channel for you guys, so you guys can see why Destiny 1 was amazing. What started it all? In the prequel to Destiny 2, right now Destiny 2 is not doing well. Population is so low, as I've seen on thumbnails and videos on YouTube, mainly. But yeah, and right now we're about to watch a video that was, I believe, done at least last week or so. This guy's name is Evase, a YouTuber that I've seen recently here and there, just about Destiny related things. But the one thing that made me want to watch this fully and to explain it on my point of view, or what I would have loved this game to be, is because Destiny 1 was a game that really made me excited, but also hopeful on what this game will hopefully still be. Let's go at the video. Let's go. Oh, hold on.
Destiny might not be done with the past just yet. We dream about Destiny 3, but players have been going back to where it all started. And this could be pretty crazy.
This is the 60 FPS frame rate of Destiny 1. And this is a concept, by the way. A concept gameplay. Just so you know. And I'll show you the table. It says concept gameplay. Destiny 1 Remastered. And parentheses. This needs to happen. Which I agree on. Continue. Gaming expenses included. Oh yes. The frame rate. Oh, so smooth. Overhauled gameplay systems. Oh yeah.
So a Destiny 1 remastered. It's fun to think about. Everyone's been talking about Destiny 1 due to Destiny 2's current state. If Destiny 2 doesn't continue and Destiny 3 is somehow the way, or D2 goes into maintenance mode with no new expansions, it would be cool if 1, we got all content put back into Destiny 2, that's a long shot, and 2, maybe a Destiny 1 remaster. That way we would have an entire Destiny 1 through Destiny 2 experience to play through. And if they ever were going to make a third game, you have that beginning to end for new players. While Bungie is working on a Destiny 3, hypothetically, maybe have part of their employees work on a remaster project, or if Sony saw the value, have another Sony studio assist with development of Destiny projects. This IP is still super valuable, it's just been mismanaged very poorly from time to time. So if a Destiny remaster was a thing, I thought it'd be fun to think about what that would look like. I'm not the first person to do this, but leave your own hypothetical wish list in the comments below. Let's first start with what a remaster of the first game might include and what fans would want. I think we would start by saying it would need the whole package.
Agreed.
Include all of Destiny 1's content and DLCs. Destiny, The Dark Below, House of Wolves, Taken King, Rise of Iron, all missions, raids, exotics, and so on. Now we'll get into specifics about content in a bit, but after including all the content, I think the first thing that I would want is increased frame rate. The gameplay you are seeing here is normal Destiny 1 gameplay, enhanced with frame interpolation and also upscaling. For the sake of this video, I wanted to give you an idea of what it could possibly feel like, compared to me talking about it and you watching the old 30 FPS gameplay from 10 years ago. But look how smooth some of these shots look, even just looking around from left to right with your weapon. There's no doubt Destiny 1 had some beautiful art direction and a more grittier tone. Traveling around these environments with higher quality textures in 4K would be an experience for sure. A D1 remaster would need some type of graphics overhaul. Not changing that grittier tone, but just making things look more up to date. Most remaster games improve textures, maybe lighting, and in some cases, entire 3D models, maybe giving them more polygons than what was possible on older hardware 10 years ago. Now, I don't know if we'd have to go that far, but a D1 remaster would have to look like fans remembered, that's for sure. If it came out looking like Destiny 2, that might feel a little bit wonky. I'm sure the UI would be updated for a better experience. Nothing was too bad about the D1 UI, but Destiny 2 has made tons of improvements, and I'm sure it could use some tuning for better hardware. Bungie had plans for the original Destiny, but those were all shifted a year before launch, as some of these systems were thrown together and sort of patched up over the various years after that. Say what you want about Destiny 2's content, but the UI over time has gotten better. Systems are more easy to navigate, especially on various platforms.
Heavy.
Just look at differences between subclass menus in Destiny 1 and 2. Settings menus. Destiny 1 had a more simpler and slower UI. D2 is faster, clearer, and more efficient. I'm not saying you have to make everything look like Destiny 2, just borrow the elements that need to be improved and that fans enjoy. Another thing is Destiny 1 was never on PC, it was consoles only, including the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 at the beginning. So getting everything to work with a mouse and keyboard could be a whole other task. In my opinion, quality of life would be the biggest thing. You can go crazy with adding things to the game, missions, weapons, things maybe the OG game was supposed to have but never did.
Oh.
But the quality of life is where it starts and could be the only thing they really need. Most people enjoy Destiny 1 the way it is now. They just want some updates to the systems to make it feel more modern. So here's a list of things I've come up with. Leave your own in the comments. One of the first things I noticed when I jump back into Destiny 1 gameplay is mantling. You can't do that in this game, and it was kind of annoying sometimes. Being able to fast travel from anywhere, open the director on Earth and go straight to Venus. In Destiny 1, you had to go to orbit first. Your vault and inventory, accessing your vault from anywhere and better sorting across items. Maybe you can have collections too, reacquiring your weapons with ease. Now the tower kind of has some of these features, like the collections back near the Vanguard, the vault and the inventory, which was kind of part of the magic of visiting this location in Destiny 1. You had things to do, it gave you a reason to go back into that Vanguard room. Destiny 2 kind of stripped those things away, but it is more ease of access and quicker for players. So I guess it just kind of depends what you like. I think triumphs for sure would need to be one. New triumphs and titles to go after in Destiny 1. More things to grind, cool titles like Legend like Destiny 2 has for your Guardian to wield. Quest and bounty tracking. A shader system overhaul. Loadouts would be a big one. That's a big plus for Destiny 2. Crossplay, of course, across platforms, especially if it's on PC. In-game LFG. Transmog. A ping system would be pretty nice.
Oh.
Now that's a lot of quality of life changes, and I'm sure there's some that I missed. And it kind of makes me think about how much Destiny 2 has actually changed the game over the years, how many improvements it's actually made. You then have big changes that would be cool but aren't 100% needed. Like maybe some updated quests, fixing issues and lackluster quest steps that people didn't really care for, if there are any of those. Or maybe you can add new quests to the game itself. If new exotics or missions are added, there you go. Or maybe make quests with the older content, going to old locations, doing mysteries.
That'd be
New
nice.
things to do and rewards to find are always welcome, even if they're the old rewards and maybe you get them a different way. When it comes to changing aspects of the main game, it depends. I'm not sure if players would want some type of power overhaul, a leveling system, or making gear and stats closer to one of the ways Destiny 2 has had it over the years. Would that feel more modern and fun, or do they want the exact Destiny 1 experience? I'm more on the train of keep it closer to Destiny 1 and make just quality of life changes in general.
I agree.
What a Destiny 1 remaster would not need. There could be a ton on this list knowing Bungie. I'm sure Eververse would still be there unfortunately, but we don't need a battle pass unless it's free. I would rather earn an exotic or complete a secret quest compared to claiming it from a quote reward track. We don't need any seasonal content that gets vaulted if there even are seasons. I don't think there should be.
Fair.
Unless they have some type of events, the Dawning, Iron Banner, things like that. And if that's the case too, there should be no big FOMO additions. Players shouldn't have a fear of missing out, especially from a game that came out over 10 years ago. And we all know this game likely wouldn't be free, but any way to cut out the spending we've been doing since the original game released is clearly welcome. So I'm sure this video can go way more in depth on what a Destiny 1 remaster could be or what can offer to fans, if it should even
Look at the
be
frame
a
rates.
thing in
Dude, the
first
frame
place.
rates in this game are so
There's
good.
been chatter after the final shape about Destiny Classic, Destiny Remastered, things like that. So let me know in the comments, would you play something like this? If Bungie stopped Destiny 2 development and maybe went on to Destiny 3 and we had that to sort of hold us over. I know I'm reaching, but a Guardian can hope, right? But anyway, if you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.
Alright, so, for starters, I did go first 5 minutes of the video off screen while I was doing other things. But I've never seen the rest of it. But dude, let's go back. I'm gonna use this real quick. I'm gonna go right over here. So, for those of you Destiny 1 players that remember this, like, dude, look at the frame rate. The frame rate is, first of all, already dope. Like, seeing this, modern day, Destiny 1 on PC, or just on this, as a 60 frames per second, game will be so amazing. And another thing, while we're on this topic. So another thing, also let me check. Let me see. So I can find it. Also, this. So, as proof, I'm gonna show you guys that I have it myself. I may have already shown it before, but just in case. Destiny collection. Look at very nice. Let me see. When did I get this? So I remember playing the blind years ago, like years ago, when I used to play on Xbox a lot. And this right here, this costed I think on sale for like $20 for all this right here. Like Destiny 1 expansion, Dark Below, House of Wolves, Taken King, Rise of Iron, along with everything in it for $20. I think again, I could be wrong, but this be on sale years ago, like 6 years ago or so. I don't know. But again, this was amazing. And in my opinion, as I've learned over time, all these expansions were nice. However, for me, I didn't realize, here's a side note, that Dark Below and Wars of Wolves weren't really that good, as I've been learning, I think. But either way, just Daisy Collection, remastered, yes, all in the remastered version, I agree. And another thing, again, let me see, let me go back to the thing. Imagine this on being PC. Like, instead of having Destiny 2, after Destiny 1 was done with this whole Rise of Iron ending thing, imagine this on PC. On PC. It will be so selling a lot that all the Destiny 1 players would really want this right now. They will want this. They would rather have this to relive their experience in this modern day and age of this game than just go through the craps and giggles that Bungie is doing to Destiny 2. And for those of you that don't know, I've seen, well, for those of you that don't know, like I said before, Destiny 2 is going to now some good stuff right now. However, I did see a little video of Destiny 2 having 1,000 more players online, which by the way, it was like 5K. The marathon, which are 4K. And again, population is low. But again, people who play Destiny like Destiny more because they have hope for this game. And unlike Destiny 2, where it has some different things, Destiny 1 was better, as he said, in a grittier tone of the gameplay. The textures, like this texture, it looked nice. And even though Destiny 2 is nice too, it's like, eh, there was something about it I didn't like it either. Despite me being a Destiny 2 veteran. And then another thing. Let me see.
2. That's a long shot. Be cool if goes into maintenance mode with no new expansions. It would be cool if 1, we got all content put back into Destiny 2.
That right there. Like, in my opinion, ever since they vaulted the Red War campaign Forsaken, it broke my heart. And that was at least 4 years ago, I think, that this happened. Which, again, it was a stupid idea they decided to do for Destiny 2. Making us stick with Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, uh, the Final Shape was good. However, it's the fact they vaulted all that and just decided not to bring it back through other means. Which, by the way, there was a little case for that, which I might get to in another video. Otherwise, I'll link it in the description for the YouTuber that mentions it on Red War Campaign. But a side note to this is having all the expansions in the game and then just vaulting half of it, for example, towards not coming back is a very bad move. And I'm so sad that to this day, that the people that are playing this 2 right now, they want to experience themselves the feel the POV of those expansions like we did. Because of Red War, it was awesome. Even though, as I've learned over time, it wasn't that great, as I learned, in some cases. In my opinion, it was still good. Like seeing the Cabal take the Traveler, us find our way back up the ladder to taking it back, getting Cade, getting Zavala. I called the team up again through sheer fighting and getting our light back through new ways. And then the Forsaken came out. The Forsaken was the peak of this game. Destiny 2. It was the greatest expansion that was to ever be created, hands down. Fellowship is good too. And even though Fellowship and Forsaken are two good expansions, Forsaken was the top. It was the top out of all things to say. In my opinion, even if Fellowship had longer missions, a lot, for its campaign, unlike Forsaken, the Forsaken era, where it was from Forsaken to Season of the Black Armory, which is Season 5, Season of the Drifter, which was Season 6, then Season of Opulence, which was the Callus on the ship. We can fight some bosses, get some loot, some good loot weapons too. It was awesome. And, if I recall, there was even a trophy room, so you could literally get the bad juju. So there's that too. But regardless, all these things, gone. When I start with this, to where it's just Modern Destiny 2 was the portal, which is receiving badly for the past months. Again, if you guys haven't heard. It just many things going on in Destiny 2 right now. However, having Destiny 2's past content re-enter into this game would be a miracle. Even though people these days can just watch it on YouTube in the past, so they may not have played themselves. And even though I would watch video games that I might not play myself, sometimes I would want to play for myself. For the games that I really do want to play. For example, for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, ever since I first heard the game coming out, I wanted to play it. No spoiler stuff, just get right in there, experiment myself, and see what's in it for the game. Same with James Cameron's Avatar. After seeing some reviews about it, specifically a video about it, like they did this game before the movie, and of course the system you see, the human system, and the choice between Navi and human, that right there, awesome. And for that game, I will be going back to it, but again, not sure when. Probably after we get done with the high health campaign I'm doing. But regardless, there's that. Things like that, like having the experience, having to experience a game yourself, as I've been told, is better than just watching it from a point of view. In cases, and again, if you don't want to play yourself, you can still watch it. It's totally fine. But again, as I've been told from a friend of mine in the past, getting the game, or he says it along the lines like this: experiencing yourself is better than just watching it from the point of view of the viewer, which I can agree on. Even though, again, I can still do nowadays when I'm not playing the game specifically, and I don't have to buy every single game. Experience itself can be nice. Overall, Destiny 2, past campaigns, Red War, Forsaken, all the past that Destiny 2 veterans like me experienced should not have been vaulted. And of Destiny 1. Destiny 1 needs this. 60 FPS, overall systems, everything. Also, I'm gonna go and play this again while we're still doing this. Like having all this right here will be amazing. 60 FPS, on PC. On PC. Amazing. Like having new quests. That'd be awesome. And just having all that modern day technology to make this past game to life would be golden, hands down for Bungie to do. Again, yes, it will take a long time, but it's worth the risk, and worth the try to pull back in the community they once had. Because Bungie in the past, Luke Smith, the other guys, I forgot their names, but they were the OGs of this company. And it's sad that after the loss of layoffs that I mentioned before, that happened years ago, making the Bungie's company cut in half, which is very bad, making them do double the work, double the challenges, and double everything that the past team had to do. It's sad, and it just makes me sad and mad that it happened. But they need to start making this move, in my opinion, right now, if they can. And not if they can, scratch that. They need to. Because SE1 remastered in this frame rate, and in my opinion, I would stick with the graphics. Like, instead of doing graphics overhaul, which would be nice, you can still change some textures. But I still want to see this exact game, these exact graphics you see right now in 60 FPS. No need to change the graphics on modern day C2. As you said, it'll look wonky. Make it like this. Change the little things. Make it more quality like. But still keep this graphics right here. Like seeing this in 60 FPS will still be amazing. And then here's another topic that I get on to. Ever since I've been hearing when I was like in high school, them making this here too, I was surprised. Because after I played the ending technically of this game for like in like the late 2010s, like 2016, 2017, after getting the Destiny game, after getting Rise of Iron, it was so good. Even though I wasn't a Destiny 1 veteran, I got to experience the end of this game. Which, in my opinion, I don't know why they would really want to really make a new game. Because imagine this. Here's my thinking of this. Instead of having Destiny 2, why not include all of Destiny 2's expansions we've experienced in the D1 engine? Imagine that. Like, imagine all the scenes that be different. Imagine everything from beginning to end. The Red War in there. The different worlds we explore. Like, imagine all of that in this single game. In my opinion, it will be epic. So sad that it, for some reason, decided to make it Destiny 2. In my opinion, this dude is nice. But again, the feel, the engine that Destiny 1 had, the things it said, the grittier tone. Like, seeing this in Destiny 2 way, the same graphics, the same everything, make it more quality like, make it on PC. Destiny 1, also, in my opinion, should have been a big game. No Destiny 2, no like any of that. Even though, again, it's fine. Like, imagine this having all the expansion Destiny 2. We get to experience different parts of Earth, still go to Venus, all that in Destiny 1. Not only, what I would say is Bungie need to worry about one game. It's rather they can still put all the time and effort in the one game they can continuously expand upon and start adding content and keeping all the past content. Missions specifically, the campaign missions, which I'll show over here if I can find it. something like this. Something like this. Like missions here, like still stay on the planet, so you can still replay them over and over. I miss that, and the fact that they removed that in Destiny 2 makes me sad because what if I want to play every single campaign mission and still show it to the world? What if I still want to play it because I like it so much? Like that's the thing. And then another thing is that for the exotics in this, in order to get some more chances of a drop from Zer, you can get something special from him. To use the thing, to have a chance to drop an exotic Ingram from a very, very legendary boss, or something like that. And I'll tell you right now, I like that way more than just, even though Destiny 2's guaranteed exotics can be nice nowadays, like having something worth going to use to get the exotic, even though RNG can be bad, it was nice. And missions like these, you can still have a chance to get those. That's another thing. You can have a chance to get those exotics from any of these missions that has a boss. No like specific ways like playlists like Destiny 2 has where you get exotic guaranteed, yada yada yada. No. An RNG based item to use from Zoe you get from the tower or from the reef in D1 and just going to one of these missions randomly or the strike even to get a chance of exotic Ingram, dude, exploration. Exploration, exploring the world, public events as well. Like all of that connects. It connects. And that is what I love about Destiny 1. And even though again, as you said, a long shot, they could still remaster Destiny 1 or have a Destiny 2 rework where all the vaulted campaigns are back in the game. Long shots. Destiny 1 was the GOAT. And above all else, before I end the video, the reason why that I still want to still play this game instead of hope is not really for how to say this. It's not really only of the population, which Destiny 2 again is low, but it's because of what Destiny 1 was. What Bungie made it. Bring all bring all this back. Bring bring this back. Like, bring all this back into Destiny 2. Or, again, remaster Destiny 1. Here's another thing. Bring all the content that was from the Dark Below and House of Wolves, like hunting the House of Wolves' captains, which was a thing by the way. I've seen a video about it once, and dude, hunting the House of Wolves as captains. That was extra content that was cut away from the collection, which is sad. But having all that reworked into this, having all missions on the map, constantly there, replaying it for yourself, no playlist needed, going to the planets to explore. And here's another thing, having the secrecy of finding secret bosses in the game, which this is what it does. Destiny 2 does it also, but it's not as secretive as Destiny 1. Because also, in the Cosmodrome, in the, I think the Divide, past the Divide, whereas in the shipyards, something like that, there's a little entrance as you go in the House of Wolves, to where you get to find the barons of the House of Kings, Wolves, and Devils. But, years ago, before House of Wolves came by, I think, there was a secret boss in there just by exploring. No hints, no anything, just a random boss in there that you can kill and using the item from Sir in this game to drop an exotic. Like, dude, That's what this game was so unique about. And I wasn't able to experience myself because there was a little glitch in the system where it wouldn't let me in. However, I like seeing that secrecy, hidden bosses without even knowing it. Even though this game can still have ways to find those bosses in a way. It's not as obvious as Destiny 2. Unlike Destiny 2, when it makes it obvious, Destiny 1 is more secretive for the big bosses that are rare to see just by exploring. Simple. Heck, add more secret bosses to this game. Other Destiny 1 Remastered. Make it more secretive. Make it more unknown so that by exploring, secret boss, and boom. That right there is your golden way. So, and there is my video for today for this game and why I still want to have hope for this game in general. Population wise, to go up, bringing Destiny 1 Master back into play, but to also bring back the content we lost from Destiny 2. Because Bungie needs to once again get their feet off the ground and start doing this. Or better yet, as I've been overhearing, continue working on the Destiny 3. The potentially, as Eve says in his video. But they need to start really doing this. Not just for their sake, but for the community's sake. Because the community wants this. And if they don't do it, someone else from the community can do it themselves. Heck, make a community guy just makes this game remastered. That'd be funny, but that would be amazing. Because if Bungie isn't gonna do it, then someone else will also. And because if they don't do this, they will miss out on a ton of money they could have had. That's another thing. So, once again, one last time, this is the video I have for Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, why I still want to have hope for this game, and I hope you've enjoyed my little in-between video, doing this 30 days Total War crusade of me constantly doing Total War. And I hope very soon that we will get to play Destiny 2 again. And again, as well, I will not guarantee it, but we shall see. And Destiny 1 may be played again, but again, it's going to be from my faraway screen. So, fair warning. Unless something else. I will see you guys around, back on the of the war, and I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have. Peace.